Shyness is a common feeling that happens with children of any age. It is a feeling of nervousness, uncertainty and of low self-esteem. The feeling of being socially inadequate could lead to feelings of frustration, and this could have consequences for one's life. But it all goes down to one problem, the root cause of the problem, which is caring too much about what other people think of you.
Well, shyness is a social phenomenon in which an individual withdraws social interaction possibilities. It's usually a coping style for anxiety in social situations, and it can mean that the individual actually withdraws their verbal and non-verbal social behaviours.
Some psychologists believe that it is the technological boom that has led to children as well as adults into being shy. That's because as people, we interact less on the face-to-face personal level and instead use other means of communication such as mobile phones and the internet, where social networking sites like the famous Facebook could inhibit developing our social skills.
The causes are many and complex. They're always specific to the individual, but it'll be a mixture of an individual's natural tendencies plus social experiences that they've had, and usually they've been negative ones which the individual has internalised and then developed this coping style of shyness so that they're not exposed to those difficulties again.
Trying to involve children as much as possible in teamwork activities and possibly encourage them to open up could possibly prevent children from growing up to be shy. Teaching them to know who they are and to be assertive of themselves is vital.
Well, social development is like any other area of development and learning. A child has to be introduced very gradually to positive social experiences and taught social skills to cope with social challenges. It's very important that the adults involved are secure and happy themselves in social situations so that the child picks up on that emotional tone.
It is very important for parents to actively interact with their children and communicate as much as possible in order to help their children build a strong personality and be strong enough to go out there and approach anyone.
Well, the parents need to accept that shyness is a result of anxiety or fear on the part of the child, so therefore they've got to be supportive and positive. They need to build their child up. There's no point in directing or, in the worst case scenario, punishing a child for being shy. That's not going to get them anywhere. They need to be positive and encouraging, as for any other area of development, so the child develops the confidence and the skills that they need in social situations.
At the end of the day, it is vital for children to accept themselves and give positive criticism whenever appropriate. Praise your children and make them feel valued, respected and loved. Encourage them to be optimistic and positive and give them a chance to always express themselves. Alice Iskander, Good Morning KSA for Saudi TV Channel 2 from London.